Then, as long as you didn't know, if I knew, it would make a difference. Then we started on our trip to India. When we started, we were clean, we were eager, we were enthused, and the trip over seemed short. But when we came home from India, we were dirty and tired, and the N went out of enthused, leaving only the used. We had dancers last night. Bob, Dorothy, Donna. They were on the floor with the Indian ladies. They were trying to convert the Indian ladies to the American dancing, but that didn't work. They just kept bopping their butts around and doing the same things that they always do. Did I say that Bob is a smooth dancer? This state of Rajasthan is a lot of desert, very beautiful, but hardly any vegetation, but still life goes on. We had a museum in our hotel, and it was very nice, but it seems there is no one there to see all these things. But we were the only ones at the hotel, unless the crowds come on the weekend. At our hotel, there was only our group and 4 more. Now, how can they pay the help? And so much food gets wasted. My God, the cook is back there cooking, put it up, and and there's nobody there. We are riding to Jodhpur, and on the way we stop here and there. Now, we stopped at Desh Lok, and they had a man on the street frying up samosas. That's little vegetables and spices with a cover, and then it's deep fried. And when you go to the loo there, the man has to unlock the padlock on the door for you. The loo is very clean, but no paper, because Mukul says that Indians use water. And there was a can there. And then we went to a temple called Karni Mati, Karnimate. And then inside, we took our shoes off. And then inside, there were hundreds, no, thousands, maybe millions of rats running back and forth. And you're there with no shoes on. But nobody ran over my toes. They are fed a milk gruel and grains, and there are so many baby rats scramping about. This is the only temple to the rats in the world. We're here. They are fed. They are venerated. I have traveled to 132 countries, but I never saw anything like that before. Something new in the world all the time. Trivia. The breads we have here are naan, the flat bread, chapati, that's round with a top and bottom and toasted in a fry pan, papada, very thin and peppered. All these breads are just great. Trivia. Rajputs are rulers of Bikaner and Jodhpur. We stopped at Nagar Fort, 12th century, and there the lunch was waiting out for us outside on the lawn. No one else was there. What happened was that the head chef from Jodhpur at the Umaid Bhawan Palace came with his helper in the early a.m. They made up the food, they set up a bar, they made the dessert, they set up our tables, caramel pudding. They had it ready for us. The view from our outdoor dining room was spectacular. And we looked at the paintings on the walls. And it looks like they did a lot of drinking wine in those days. Everybody's holding on to a glass. My kind of way of living. On our way out of the fort, I can't remember who I was walking with. I think it was Nancy. We asked the young man at the end of the fort there, when we were going out the last door, and he was dressed with a turban on his head. And we said, "Can we take your picture?" And he posed. And then he says, "Will you send the picture back?" He wrote his address, and we promised to send the pictures to him. I think he wanted 8 for different relatives. No, he didn't ask for a 5x7 or 8x10. But he did show us the calf of his leg. Oh, God, it looked bad. It looked like it was all leathery black spot there. I don't know. I think it's leprosy. I don't know what it was. I never saw anything like it. It's like something bit him and is boring down deep into his leg. And he asked us, oh, I don't know if he asked her, but he asked me if I could send money for a visit to the doctor. He will get the pictures only. Once you send money, they keep on writing forever. I know I did that in Africa, and 10 years later I was still getting letters asking, I want my son wants to go to the University of Arkansas. Can you get him in? You know, and I ran around like a chicken without a head on trying to get this kid in, but he could not get in. His grades weren't high enough. You know, even he just couldn't. And I had to tell the mother, and oh, geez, enough.